Hi everybody, Angie here. How you doing? Well, it's difficult times and also the sun is shining. We often get so caught up in our heads and our minds with fear, anxiety, the irrational, overthinking brain that fantasizes and imagines it's almost like it's having a party. So if your mind's having a party just now, or you're feeling that uncertainty, that fear, that anxiety, just whatever it is, and you might not be feeling that right at this moment, but so you can always come back to the exercise. But yesterday I did a live on Facebook all around fear, how it affects us and how we can react with that, and also how it can affect others, our reactions. So I'm just going to do a short meditation, and this meditation particularly comes from the Buddhist psychology approach, and it's called Tonglen, and it's about taking in and giving out. So we're going to do it kind of around if you're feeling anything difficult at the moment. But if you didn't watch the live yesterday, please go back onto my Facebook page, whether you're sitting having a cup of tea, driving in the car, pottering around the house, or even at work just now. You could listen to that while you're doing something, because it's got some great tips in there and advice. So and daily I'm going to do a live just now around this in order to support you. You know, I mean, my calling is here on the planet, not just to be a mummy, but to be here for other people. So I want to do that on a daily basis, especially more now than ever before. So just getting yourself into a position, whether you're sitting in a car that's parked, whether you're sitting on the sofa, and just that allowing, you know, kind of putting your phone away or your laptop, just whatever is maybe a distraction just now. Maybe putting your phone on silent just now. You might be standing in the kitchen. It doesn't matter. It's only going to take a few minutes. So just coming into a posture, if you're sitting, just with your hands and your legs uncrossed, and I'm just going to ring the bell at the start of the practice. And just being aware of kind of you just standing or sitting here in this moment, feeling the contact of what you're sitting on, maybe the chair, the sofa, wherever you are, making contact with your body. You just resting on it with your weight, with your physical being. And just maybe acknowledge without judgment if your mind is busy just now. So the sky like the mind, the thoughts like the clouds. It's almost like you're looking up at the sky and the clouds coming in and simply going out. Checking in with any physical sensations just now, maybe any tightness, any tensions. No matter where you are, it can be quite nice, a tender touch if you kind of put your hand on your heart or even your belly, just bringing that attention to your breath. Being aware of the physical body, maybe the legs, the feet, maybe around the hips, the buttocks, the back, the shoulders. Just allow the shoulders, you know, we can hold a lot of tension in our shoulder blades, not just the shoulders themselves. Just allowing the shoulder blades to kind of drop into the back, softening the shoulders, maybe softening the shoulders again. Just allowing the arms to relax. You know, especially when fear, particularly itself, our physical body becomes a container for such difficult emotions. Like the jar, you know, like a jam jar, it can become the jar, and we can hold and the tension, tightness builds up. So kind of just softening those shoulders just now, softening the arms, softening the hands. And then just maybe softening the face. Allow the brow to relax. Allow the cheekbones, the eyes to soften. Even the jaw to unhinge. Opening the mouth ever so slightly. Just to let the tongue relax, allow the saliva to come into the mouth. And just be aware of your breath now. Might be going to your chest or your belly, and just maybe putting your hand on anything that's a bit tricky there or a bit difficult. And if not, that's okay, but just taking in the breath slightly further down. And maybe you could just breathe in. Just breathing in some kindness for yourself just now. You could maybe say in your own mind, this kindness for me. Breathing out. Some kindness for me. Breathing out. So we're breathing in some kindness for ourselves. Breathing out kindness for others. Breathing in kindness for me. Allowing that to soak in, savour it. Breathing out kindness for others. And you can imagine this almost like, a colour that might feel kind to you, or you could just imagine it as a white light, or even your breath. Just whatever feels right. Allow the lungs to expand. Breathing in kindness for me. A long, slow breath out. Breathing out kindness for others. It's normal that the mind starts to come in with other kind of thoughts. These distractions happen all the time. Breathing in kindness for me. Breathing out kindness for others. It's almost just sitting here, just breathing in the kindness, breathing out the kindness. No matter what's going on in the world, just sitting here in the midst of it all. Breathing in the kindness for us. Pause. A long, slow breath out, kindness for others. Let's just take another 3 breaths. Just doing that in your own time, saying the words in your own mind. And then just allow the breath to return back to normal. If you notice anything there, any warmth, tenderness, and if you don't, that's okay too. But when you are feeling difficult emotions, you can just take the breath to that difficult place, breathing in that soft kindness. And when you see other people struggling, breathing out kindness for them too. So just staying with your eyes closed or a soft gaze. And just before I ring the bell, this is a practice that you can come back to at any point. You could save it. If you're watching on replay or catch up, let me know. But just before you open your eyes, maybe saying well done to yourself for taking time out. And when you open your eyes, rather than looking at anything particular, just looking at the shapes and the colours. hope that was helpful, and if you've got any comments or questions or you want to share it, please feel free to do so. We're all in this together. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye-bye. Bye.